Okay, I guess we're starting. Hello. Now we're looking at the boardwalk part of the beach again. Oh, it's the water gun game! I like the water gun game.
What water gun game?
The water gun game on the left there. You shoot the water gun thingy into the target, and then you fill up the thingy, and then you get a prize. Something like that.
I wouldn't know. Hello.
I like that game because it's relatively easy. Because once you start hitting the target, you just have to maintain hitting the target.
Was it? Wait. When you dragged me to do the thingy last year, and we went to, and the whole group went to that arcade. Didn't we verse people in something like that?
Oh, right, that barcade thing.
Didn't both of us verse somebody in that? Or a version of that?
Maybe? I don't think so. Not this kind. Maybe something else along similar lines?
Maybe.
I just remember there was a construction, demolition game where you were, throwing a wrecking ball.
Right. I didn't play that one.
You didn't? I kicked ass at that one.
That was when I was trying to get away from people.
Oh, right.
Y'all were noisy.
Yeah, right. I remember that some of the guys were so cocky about it. But the thing is, it's not about how strong you push it, it's about accuracy. So they got real cocky, but I kicked their ass.
Yeah, that's when I was standing back and hiding from you people.
Afternoon slides in as the gang migrates from sandy shores to bustling boardwalk. Once you've had your fill of seaweed in your trousers, it's time to take a walk down the boardwalk and indulge in any number of side activities.
Why would you seaweed in trousers?
I don't know. I guess that's the point, is that once you get any, that's plenty, and it's time to leave.
Unless you swim it up until your trousers are just made of seaweed.
No need to change out of your swim gear either. Unless you're going deeper into the beach town, you can just skip back and forth between the sands and the boardwalk. But isn't it comfier to wear normal clothes?
Yeah, but what if you want to go back to the beach?
Why would you want to do that?
Because people would go to the boardwalk for a few hours, then not back to the beach.
This is where the real action happens. Shops, restaurants, and of course, arcades. Soon enough, the group's splitting up to go try to do as much as possible. I've got time to tag along with some of them.
Are you telling me
it's time
that I know more about beach stuff than you do?
You remember what area of the country I grew up in, right? What beaches? What boardwalks?
You know how often I've been at a beach in my life?
Okay, but more people that you know would have gone to the beach sometimes, probably. Who to hang out with?
Your third time.
It's time.
That is true. Also, if we change everyone back to normal clothes, you'll see it somewhere.
And this is a problem because?
Because some people really wanted to see the swimwear.
It is the fan service chapter.
It is the fan service chapter, that's admitted. Or the romance chapter.
You can have romance with people in their normal clothes.
Not at the beach.
Okay, kid. The primary appeal of this place for me was always the arcades. I rarely swam in the ocean. I preferred indoor swimming pools to unpredictable waves. That meant boardwalk crawls, arcade games, tokens, and joysticks.
Indoor swimming pools are very nice.
Said
indoor swimming pools are very nice.
Yeah, I mean, you get your choice of chlorine or salt.
Yeah.
Although as I approach one of these open-air arcades, well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Dang it. Get the scene where I'm voicing everyone.
Hey,
Why'd you-
last time you left Gavin to rot. So he's the lowest, which means that's what we're doing. We agreed on this.
Why today of all days?
You said we'll do Gavin next. And I was like, if they're even available as a choice anymore, and then they weren't. But I'm still keeping you at, we'll take Gavin next.
I should skip today. Interesting. And as with these arcades are 100% redemption games, I suppose it's for the best Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed this industry trend away. I know.
Blub, 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 blub.
Are
Are you drowning in the ocean? Okay,
It was
don't
actually
vomit
fun.
now.
I was talking with one of my friends who was telling me their experience of like going in a boat that was bought recently, and they kept sinking in said boats.
I don't think that's the purpose of boats.
Well, boat had a hole in it. But I forget how we got into like the next part of the conversation, but I was like, I'm not really as much as like I'm a shark and a goldfish, I'm not really a big water person. Like swimming's fun, but I wouldn't like.
So you're actually a poser.
Yeah, I am a poser. First you call me an edgy kid, now I'm a poser. Am I a teenager all over again?
I mean, look, you say some edgy kid stuff sometimes. Not that you're actually edgy, but that you just say the kinds of things that come out of edgy kids' mouths as well. Sometimes.
So I'm a teenager.
No, I don't think we can age you up that fast.
I've noticed this industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling the traditional arcade game, and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. I suppose it was inevitable. Not for a strong showing for joysticks through the 80s and 90s, it would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know? I can enjoy just about anything. Oh, and hey, there's pinball! You like pinball, right, Kevin?
You like pinball, right? Right? You like pinball.
Hey, right, Kevin. Ooh, and skee-ball. I love alley rollers.
What?
Huh? Technically, skee-ball, depending on spelling and... Skee-ball, trademark. Depending on spelling and intonation, is a registered trademark. Hence why I said trademark.
Yeah, the one time that you skipped it. Oops, you have to go back.
Exactly. These are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh. We need to suck the fun out of it. Apologies for my innate killjoy nature.
But this is why he's my favorite.
By sucking out all the joy?
Mhm.
Ashley?
Look, I had a coaster that said feminist killjoy, and I would still be using it if not for it being like a flimsy plastic that attaches itself to anything cold.
They don't drink cold drinks.
I was still using it for hot drinks, but then I got my spiderweb ones.
Allow me to make up Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun.
I just realized that down here, one, I guess his legs are really muscly, but two, because it's like this like reddish tone, my brain just keeps thinking it's blood. Hello, your resident cop here to interpret all dark reddish shadows as blood.
There's not enough face palm emojis. Or alcohol in my system, but I don't think it's good for me to be drinking alcohol right now.
Don't fall asleep on this dream.
I will. Is that even possible? Will your ultra cool guy exterior allow your inner softy to be exposed? If you'll let me finish. How about a alley roller contest? Each of us gets 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream. Now we're talking. Hey, Krunk, wanna join in? Make this a 3-way dance?
Maybe all the joysticks are gone, but I'm certainly a longtime skee ball trademark fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with these two. Still...
To go with the pinball wizard? Are we a skee ball wizard?
Yep. Gavin's the pinball wizard. We're not the pinball wizard. We're a skee ball wizard.
Okay.
But this one's not skee ball trademark.
Nah, it's not. You're not the skee ball trademark wizard. You're just the skee ball wizard.
Clearly, it should have said that we're an alley roller wizard.
You're gonna get it now. You take a shot at the skee ball trademark wizard. You best not miss.
It is skee ball trademark, but they're not playing skee ball trademark. Oh man.
That's the spirit. I can smell that victory ice cream already. And it smells like victory!
What ice cream flavor does victory smell like?
I don't know. What does ice cream smell like? Yeah, no, that's like a legitimate question.
Milk, probably. I mean, usually when things are cold, they smell less strongly because they're cold. And when you warm them up, it like releases aromatics more. So in the first place, they don't smell very strong. And secondly, the primary ingredients are like cream.
Well, please remember something.
You also don't have a sense of smell?
Yes! I don't have a sense of smell!
But you, like, technically have a sense of smell.
My sense of smell is so weak unless it is extremely small, strong, and up against my nose, I cannot smell it. Like, there's been a lot of times where unless it's, like, right up against my nose, I cannot smell it. And even then, only if it's, like, super strong.
You said right up against your nose, and I had a memory.
What? Oh. Oh, that time I passed out.
You did not technically pass out.
I lost most of my senses for a little bit.
Our coins rattle into the slot, tinking along the metal chute.
5 tokens, highest cumulative score wins. I suppose with 3 players, the 2 would split the cost of the ice cream.
I remember playing tons of alley rollers back when I was a kid, roaming up and down the boardwalks of Flotsam Beach. Like riding a bike, those are physical skills you never really forget. My grip on the old gnarly old wooden ball feels completely natural, even now. We drop in our tokens and line up for our first throws. It takes a few rolls for me to find my sweet spot. But eventually I'm right where I need to be in the scores, which unfortunately can't be said of my coworkers.
Oh, come on! I totally should have landed that one, hundo.
Rather disappointing.
Whoa! I sampled the sound effects off my own skee ball machine.
Oh!
Bought it a decade ago.
Wow.
Wow, that's actually awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. Also, you have your own skee-ball machine. Damn.
Yeah, that is super cool. These machines are a bit beat up from exposure and play. I wouldn't be surprised if they're unbalanced. Or, oh wait, card games. Hey, you and Percy were playing earlier.
But they aren't. I'm hitting my shots, no problem. I could whisper some advice to one of them, maybe give them an edge. It's cheating, sure, but we're all getting ice cream in the end. Who cares?
Now I'm like, wait, if you own a skee-ball machine, how much skee-ball do you play then in your downtime?
Flower was the real skee-ball wizard.
That answers one question. Who's the winner? Who's the winner?
Nah, the winner is me! A winner is you!
I am error? I am error.
You are error.
But do you not get that reference?
No.
In Zelda 2 Link's Adventure, there's a character that if you walk up to him, he just says, I am error.
Okay.
And then that became like a meme.
Of course it did.
Of course it did. Well. I'm assuming the top one gives us points to Gavin. So are you going to
See,
get
I
ice cream or
assume
Gavin
so,
points?
but I'm also like... But cheating! Why don't we just say the trick loudly for both of them?
Because then you don't get the ice cream. But then you don't get free ice cream.
You're already ahead, right?
Maybe.
I lean in close to Gavin to give him a tip.
Aim for the 40-point pot. Always.
Gavin quirks an eyebrow at me, but seems to catch on to why I'm suggesting it right away. No further words needed. The trick for skee-ball trademark is consistency. The 100-point pot is a trap. Hitting it takes precision on a clunky old game, but aim dead center, and you'll always net a reasonable amount of points. 20 at worst, 50 at best. Soon enough, the scores are in, and Gavin's won the game, scraping just slightly past me and leaving Ashley in the dust.
Is that how skee-ball consistency works? Because I could never understand it. Oh, but I lost.
She's tearing up.
But better.
No, I'm just questioning why she's tearing up.
Because she lost.
Actually, I am also more impressed that Gavin, once you gave him that tip,
Destroyed you?
like managed to get past us too, even though we had a lead.
Because Gavin is a wizard. To be fair, one gave me some advice. Yellow card, fell into play, tainted results. But you can make it up to me by having us split the ice cream 3 ways. Everybody wins.
I should get ice cream after this.
I can't.
I should eat ice cream with the cookies I wanted to bake.
That seems fair.
Indeed.
Most importantly, we had fun. Arcades are meant to be places where friends can gather and have fun playing with each other, beachside or in the shopping plaza, with or without joysticks. That's our goal.
I'm gonna think of it. Like, how many arcades did you go to research for this game?
That's actually a good question. Spoilers, Flower lived in an arcade.
I don't know if that's spoilers or plot twist.
Let's take back a lesson. Many. Let's take back a lesson today that you should always endeavor to provide fun first and foremost. Whatever shape it takes, that is our mission. Still found a way to turn this into a working vacation, huh? Did you at least have fun playing games at the arcade, or was it just work research? Or both?
I would hope both.
But an enjoyable one.
We grab ice cream cones from a vendor on the boardwalk, swapping work stories, laughing, and having a blast. This is probably the happiest I've seen Gavin. At work, he's all business. But here, he can crack a smile even as he's analyzing arcades. And Ashley just exudes sunshine and cheer everywhere she goes. She's a good influence on him, clearly. But time's ticking, and I've got other stops to make.
Oh, sorry, I'm not voicing it in a way that exudes sunshine and cheer. I don't know how to do that.
More than I would.
What? You're the most sunshiny.
If you mean in the sense that the sun is a hot ball of fire and therefore comparable to hell, I mean, maybe.
Sadly, most modern arcades are wall-to-wall ticket games and driving games. I hate the former, and can't play the latter.
Yeah, I suck at driving games.
I'm okay at Mario Kart.
I suck at driving games.
I like getting the mushrooms and the shells and just attacking people.
What was her name? Jinx got announced. And I was like, it's me, except I hate driving games. I hate racing games.
What are our options? What are our options?
Well, we know they're paired. And we know that Gavin and Ashley we just spent time with.
I don't remember who the other pairs are.
I didn't either really pay attention. Because I was like, Gavin. We said Gavin time. It feels good being out and about with everyone, away from the funplex, away from work. Just friends having a great time in a place designed for great times. With our newfound success, I hope we can do this more often. Who to hang out with?
Well, that makes it... Ooh, or do we want to hang out with Juniper?
I feel like we do want to hang out with Juniper. The question is just, are we doing it right this second or not?
Also, like, what kind of ticket games are in arcades? So what kind of ticket games are in arcades?
I'm assuming, like, that Flower is talking about sort of modern ones where they have a lot of, and they described this for earlier, right? With Gavin's line, where there was like touch screens and everything. There's like Fruit Ninja game and a lot of that kind of thing. Ones that are basically just arcade ripoff versions of mobile games that would be free.
I forgot Fruit Ninja exists.
Well, I mean, it was popular for a bit and then it disappeared. Or at least we don't really pay attention to it anymore, and now I only ever seem to see it in arcades.
This game's how old? The game's how old?
Which?
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, mobile game ports and kiddie games for tickets. To be fair, I do like Big Fruit Ninja.
I don't think I've ever played Fruit Ninja. All I remember is chopping fruit in half.
Yep.
I don't know
Let's
if
see.
there's any
It
other
was
kind of-
originally released in 2010.
Oh gosh, we're old.
Aren't we, though? In fact, it was in April, and then in July it got released. Well, in April of 2010, it got released for iPod Touch and iPhone. Oh my god. Back when iPod Touch was like a thing, separate from iPhone. Then July 2010 was iPad, September 2010 was Android, and then also RIP, December 2010 was for Windows Phone.
Oh, right, Windows Phone existed. Why? I forgot about those.
I like Fruit Ninja's fun. I feel like some of the other like mobile game ports I've seen are more like, but why? This is stupid. I've seen Temple Run port in like arcades, and I'm like, this is a pain. Yeah, a lot of mobile game ports, and then yeah, the kiddie games.
Interesting. That sounds boring.
Yeah, I like
I think
the
it's
barcades because I feel like barcades tend to have more of, well, not Dave and Buster's.
Not Dave and Buster's,
but like
as Flowers said in before.
Those are also just packed with the like ticket games and stuff now.
As Clara said in another stream, this game is filled with the hatred of Dave and Buster's.
What are you talking about? It's only making fun of Daco's Palace, right?
Oh yeah, only. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Which is not at all representative of anything.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, I like, well, currently, obviously, none of them are in business because pandemic. But, like, I feel like a lot of the, like, bar arcade places are trying to play more to that nostalgia, so those have more of, like, the old arcade games. Tapper!
Tap.
I love going to a bar and playing Tapper, even though ironically I don't like beer. But Tapper is fun, and I feel like they always have Tetris, and they'll usually have at least one of the older fighting games. I think I see the Simpsons one a lot, and
right.
Pinball. Regularly pinball, and what else am I thinking of? 4-player Pac-Man.
Sounds about right.
Old enough to remember arcades packed with joysticks, so you fixed it with 20XX.
20XX.
Yeah, no, I feel like I can still think of like arcade places packed with joysticks, but they're all specifically like the more local bar type ones.
I don't remember anything.
Didn't you go to one for my birthday one year?
All I remember, the only thing I remember is stuff that happened after we left. And we all went, and like a bunch of us went back to your place.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I think we played like Werewolf or something.
Maybe?
I like strongly remember that.
Maybe. Sure. Okay.
I'm also not very good at arcade games.
I'm okay at them.
Just because I'm not really good with most games.
Now that's a goddamn lie.
How is that a lie?
You're the kid who spends the entire time saying how you suck at Smash while kicking my ass, which, by the way, for the record, again, is a really obnoxious thing to do.
And what choice are we making?
I don't know. I made my choice. What's yours?
Let's go talk to Jennifer.
Juniper and Francine are looking at a little map of the boardwalk. It highlights all of the shops, cafes, and art galleries along the route. Oh, now it's my turn to have all of the voices, I guess.
Well, you're not voicing Kronk.
I'm not, but I'm voicing narrator.
It's true.
I overheard them discussing it earlier in the day, and it looks like they might have found one. Oh, looky! There's one called Drift Away. Cute! Oh, and they also do wine tasting! I'm a fan of wine, and tasting it.
A nice after-lunch Merlot is always a nice treat, isn't it?
Merlot?
Merlot.
I know.
Juniper and Francine are quite the odd couple, aren't they? But when I reflect on it, they've actually been spending some time together at the Funplex. Juniper is a self-proclaimed old lady at heart, after all, so it's no wonder they've bonded over knitting, cats, and costume jewelry.
Hey, mind if I join you?
Of course not! Francine and I are just deciding on which art gallery to visit first.
I've been in the market to find a unique sculpture made from driftwood, and what better place to get one than at the beach itself?
Hey, Sharky. She wants to buy some of your waifu's art.
Oh my gosh!
A sculpture made of driftwood?
Oh my gosh, really? We haven't played that in so long.
I know, but still. A sculpture made from driftwood?
We only married her on that one file. In every other file, I don't get married.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't talk to people. Just like real life.
Okay, edgy kid.
Not edgy. I'm a shark.
Shark have edgy teeth.
That does seem like a wise choice.
There is this one place that I must visit again. It's called Seascapes, and it's been open since I was a child. I know it's hard for you to imagine, but yes, old Francine was once young and spirited, just like yourself, Krunk.
Was that in 1940X?
It was in 19XX. I bet you were the talk of the boardwalk, breaking all the hearts.
Oh, a lady never spills her secrets. But yes, I did have my fair share of summer romance here along the boardwalk.
Ooh, go on. This I must know.
Yes, gossip from XX years ago.
Well, there was this one time that I snuck out in the middle of a moonlit night to meet my lover. It was quite exhilarating. Of course, we simply had to go skinny dipping.
Please. No. Stop. If there is one thing I definitely don't need to know more of, it's my boss's love life. I already know too much from my interview with Francine. TMI.
So, Seascapes, that was the name of the gallery. Let's go there now!
Wait, I didn't catch it the first time. But did you say Seascapes? The Seascapes? The oldest art gallery on the boardwalk?
The one and only. There is a lot of history in these old coastal towns.
It also has an eerie past. Didn't you know? Seascapes is totally haunted.
Is it as haunted as the game I got sucked into?
Which one?
At the raid auction?
Oh, that one. Francine lets out a snort.
Be sensible.
Oh, sweet child, that's preposterous. Ghosts aren't real.
But the Boardwalk Paranormal Society has deemed Seascapes the most haunted place on the coast. As the story goes, the previous owner purchased a particularly gorgeous painting. But what the owner didn't know is that that painting was being possessed with a demonic spirit.
And
Me.
it's not a ghost! Those are two different things!
Maybe it's a dead demon. Maybe it's a demonic spirit because it's the spirit of a demon who died.
It's not how it works!
Shh. Shh. Soon after buying the art and hanging it up in the gallery, the owner got very ill. It was a mysterious illness that no one could cure. Eventually, the gallerist passed, and their ghost has haunted Seascapes to this day. Curiosity's got me, and after having experienced some unexplainably spooky stuff in the recent-ish past, I pull out my phone and look it up.
See, I find reading ghost stories and funny. And interesting.
Okay, kid.
I just don't believe in that.
I mean, yeah, that would make it funnier. Yes.
Juniper's not lying. I've heard several spooky stories about this art gallery.
Maybe it's haunted by the memories of the past, but surely you can't believe in such childish superstitions. Crunk, talk some sense into Juniper.
Why, me?
Come on, Crunk, back me up on this.
Well, the truth is... See, my actual answer would probably be the last one.
And you know what I have to say to that?
You ain't afraid of no ghosts?
No. If your actual answer is the last one, what I have to say to that is, oh, unexplainable things like your apparent belief in gods.
Oh.
Just one god,
Oh!
actually.
Oh! Oh! You wound me.
Like organized religion?
Okay, that wounded me in a completely different way.
I know.
There's some trauma there I don't think we want to get into. Sick burn!
Sick.
I mean, you're not wrong. But, like, that's a completely different way. What, how you wounded me?
I mean, technically you can explain organized religion, it's just wrong. in
Hello,
many
my loves.
ways. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Oh no, but Percy's not here. There's no British accent.
Is that? Oh my gosh, that's the helix. Oh my gosh. The helix fossil. I didn't know they had the helix fossil as an emo.
Like, maybe I should start subscribing to things for emotes.
Well, that's just a global.
Yes, but also, maybe I should start subscribing to things for emotes.
I mean, that's totally fair. There's some really good emotes out there. Like Two Flowers. Two Flowers are pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Those are pretty good. Although the only one I ever, like, actually watch, I think, is Mike Shinoda, and barely even that. Praise Helix!
Yeah, no, praise Helix. Actually, like, Helix is also better. But I forget what the other fossil is.
I have also forgotten for the moment.
Crap.
It's been a while.
Dome.
Mm.
It's the dirty dome. And their false prophet of Flareon, if I remember right.
Oh god, it's been a long time.
That was before we started talking.
Oh god, it's been a long time.
Yeah! Crap, wait, was I still in my past relationship?
Probably, because I feel like we started talking not that long after that.
It was like half a year.
Something like that?
Okay. Now I have to actually... Oh my gosh!
Hmm.
Oh, that was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Anyway, what do you say? After you burned me, I'm gonna need a burn heal.
I say that spoopy things are fun. Unless they're real. In which case they're less fun. But fascinating.
Skeletons are real, and they're the spooky, scary ones. They're the ones that send shivers down your spine.
For dancing around.
Uh-huh.
Oh, guess what? Today in Animal Crossing, I can finally complete my skeleton band because Enable Sisters today was the bone costume. So I too can be a skeleton.
Oh, for Pete's sake. There's not enough alcohol in the world that I could drink.
Oh no, we're just going on tangents.
No, we've just...
We're not really agonizing over the answer. We're just tangenting, as usual.
I was probably like, come on, just make this choice already. Come on. Stop tangenting. Make a choice. Make Juniper like you.
Okay. 100%. I am a believer in the paranormal, especially after the stuff that went down surrounding Polybius.
I mean, that is totally fair.
Maybe science can explain Polybius in the end, but it's a tough sell completely passing it off as plausible using only 1980X microchips.
Oh, the stories I can tell of the house I grew up in. Doors opening by themselves, flickering lights, and even full-body apparitions. I've seen it all.
Your ghost stories are the best. They always send chills down my spine. Tell me one again.
Shivers?
You young people and your willingness to believe anything is admirable. But we should stop dilly-dallying and go to seascapes. Save the stories for the night bonfires.
Oh my gosh,
I got to see a man about some wood.
Juniper and I hold back a chuckle.
Really?
Francine, we should work on your word choice.
Really?
Isn't that what all the young'uns say nowadays?
Oh my gosh.
One short walk down the boardwalk later and we arrive at, well, I don't notice anything overtly haunted. I mean, the building itself isn't dilapidated, but it could use a new paint job and a new fence and maybe upgrade the windows. Yes, Sharky? Would you like to share with the class?
Look at chat.
I know. Would you like to say it out loud?
Nope. I wouldn't. I'm just fine laughing.
Uh-huh. But you know, if you ever put these up on YouTube someday, whoever watches on there is gonna miss out on the joke.
And then we'll know the context. It's fine.
Okay.
Just
I
know
mean,
it child laugh.
being right on the boardwalk with wide open doorways, we can walk right in and hopefully not have the whole thing collapse on top of us. Okay, so it's a mess of a building compared to the other shops along the boardwalk, but it adds to the historic charm. But to its defense, it does have a sign in the window that says free wine tastings, so I know Juniper will be ecstatic about that.
Yes.
Ooh, free wine tastings! You mean you won't read my joke out loud, Sharky? See, you've hurt Joe's feelings, now you gotta do it.
What is that emote? Stalls. That is really cute.
It is
So
really
bad.
cute. You're so mean. Why would you be so mean to Joe? I'm Satan. You're supposed to be a jolly goldfish.
Why don't you read it out loud?
Huh?
Why don't you read it out loud?
Because I wasn't the one who burst out laughing. As if on cue.
I'm so thrilled. It hasn't changed in years. Still looks like how I remember it.
Ah, the moment
Passed.
Wait, if it still looks like how she remembers it, was it? Or
Be
you are a
nice to
bad
my
person?
friend Joe, or you are a bad person. Bad, bad, bad.
Okay, I'll go away then. Bye.
That's even ruder. Did he seriously? I think he actually dropped off the call. Rude. Ring fucking ring. So rude. Rip.
What I was gonna say was, if it's exactly how she remembers it, was it always a dilapidated building?
Yeah, probably.
Rip, okay, I'll go to the grave.
No. You're not allowed to die. Stop trying. Francine takes a deep breath as a smile creases her wrinkled cheeks. The only other times I've seen her this elated is when she's talking about the Funplex. You face your
Okay.
demons like a big boy.
Sorry, I've left the demons up in a cage
Hmm?
inside of me. They're not allowed to get out.
Why have you locked up my friends inside of you? That's rude.
Because they're not allowed out or bad things will happen. You've heard stories of my family.
Hmm?
Said you've heard stories of the family.
But your family can't be the demons, or else you would be a demon. And you can't be a demon, because I'm the demon on this channel.
No, my family created the demons inside of me.
Are they my siblings?
No! That'd be weird. Then wouldn't you be like an aunt or a cousin or something?
Huh?
That'd be weird. That would be very weird.
I mean, as Satan. Clearly, I'm related to demons. Or something. I don't know.
You're the one who led their fall, because demons are just angels that fell from heaven.
Yep. Because God was a butt, okay? You know, Jesus is the nice one. God's just a fucking butt.
Joe, what are you confused about? What part? I'm just
All
like,
of
wait,
it.
what
We're
did I
very
say?
confusing, I guess.
What did I say
Sorry.
to cause confusion? I'm not a psychic Pokemon.
What kind of Pokemon are you again? Oh,
Lapras.
right. We said Lapras.
I am a Lapras.
I forget which one you assigned me.
I don't even remember what I assigned you. All I remember is I'm Lapras. But what part of all of it? The demons being locked up inside of me? My family creating the demons? Or demons are angels?
I mean, I'm confused by your family creating demons. Because I thought they were also ostensibly Christian.
That's an argument.
Ostensibly.
Look, I will say they're as Christian as our president is.
Something, something, not my president.
Anyway.
She takes a moment's pause before walking through the door. Juniper looks over at me, side-eyed. Let's hope the only thing scary about this place isn't just their selection of reds. I hold back a cackle as I push open the door. A small bell rings, as with most small shops on the strip, alerting the gallery owner of our arrival. Wait, didn't it say that the doors are open and we can just walk in? Wide open doorways. We can walk right in.
But then, like, the door, you push open the doors a little bit as you're walking in, and it hits a little thingy.
But they're already wide open.
Maybe they're, like, closed enough that you gotta push them a tiny bit.
Are there two sets of doors?
Maybe.
Just so that they can ring the bell.
Maybe there's an outer and an inner.
Paintings adorn the walls, beautiful scenes of the ocean. Fake news doors were always closed. Okay, Flower, okay. Yep, fake news.
I think one of the creators is saying fake news in their own game.
It's not like I just checked the log or anything. It definitely wasn't in there. If I had checked the log, we wouldn't have seen anything about them being open.
Yeah, you shouldn't look at your fake news.
You're right. I'll make sure to stay off of Fox then.
You should stop spreading that fake news.
Fake news.
Hurting this game's reputation. You're hurting this game's reputation.
I'm just saying it to make the game look bad, even though I'm enjoying. Paintings adorn the walls, beautiful scenes of the ocean, sea life, and of the boardwalk itself, each having its own unique style. There are copper statues of whale flukes and colorful glass-blown orbs mixed in among the paintings. Several people are talking in hushed tones around the gallery, and I notice Francine has already wandered over to an impressive selection of driftwood creations.
I don't think I've ever actually been in an art gallery or anything art-related.
That sounds like a you problem. You should go to one of those when they open up again.
Over here, dearies. I think I found the one.
Already? You've only been in here for 5 minutes!
Honey, when you're as old as I am, you don't have that much time to sit around and deliberate about art. You go with what feels right. Follow your heart and all that jazz.
May your heart be your guiding key.
But I wanted to peruse the art a bit more. I was hoping maybe a ghastly hand would grab my shoulder. Or maybe I'd see an actual ghost.
Zoink, Scoob! There's a ghost!
We can stay as long as you would like. I'm in no rush.
Yes! Come at me, ghosties!
So, Francine, what did you decide on?
As a kid, visiting art galleries was never my prerogative, so I had no idea the amount of things you could make out of driftwood, stick wreaths, candle holders, tables. Ghosts! Francine points to a heart, weaved together from several sea-worn branches.
Simple and meaningful.
That's adorable!
It reminds me not only of the many times my late husband and I would visit the beach, but it also reflects my love for the ocean itself.
How romantic. I hope one day my partner will buy me something like that. Crunk, you've been my partner in crime for forever, and I want to get something to remember this trip by.
If you have the coin, I'm sure Seascapes has the wares.
But what should I get? Will you help me choose something? I mean, it'd be going up in our apartment, so you should get a say in this.
For some odd reason, my mind wanted to go to, what was it? It's, in Resident Evil 4, there's a merchant. And when you talk to him, he just goes, "What are you buying?"
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why my brain went to that.
Sounds like video games.
Sounds like I'm tired.
You are tired.
I am tired. Sure thing, Juniper.
How marvelous.
Ah, young love.
Did Francine really just say that? Juniper didn't react. Or maybe she did. She was looking away at the moment. Hard to say. I take some time to go over my options. I need to find something that Juniper will like and cherish. This is an important decision. I don't want to choose the wrong thing and disappoint her. We've been through so much together, and I want her to know how much she means to me. See anything worthwhile?
Driftwood in the shape of a ghost.
No, obviously you have to buy her a haunted painting.
Demonically possessed painting. Different.
I'm telling you, it's the ghost of a dead demon.
Demons can't die!
Hmm?
Demons can't die! No, literally, they can't!
Can angels die?
No!
But they can fall.
But that's not dying. And also, technically, I don't think angels can fall anymore. It only happened the one time.
Really?
Yes.
So, any current angels are just perma angels. A picture of Satan. No, there are no selfies of me.
Oh my gosh, what was the last selfie you took?
Huh?
When was the last selfie you took?
Technically, like 2 days ago, because I got some demonic shirts in, and well, I told you about it. The shirt that says Satan's mistress, which is totally an Ace joke, being also Satan myself.
Right. So you took selfies.
I took one, debated putting it up with some kind of thing over my face, did not put it up. Put up a picture of the shirts by themselves, not on me, and posted it and got retweeted by the shop people because it's like one of those smaller online shop things that recently like kind of relaunched. It's really cool because it's this Black-owned like goth shop. And I got a shirt that says "See you in hell." Obviously, if I am both Satan and asexual, that means I am also my own mistress. Yeah, I got the Satan's Mistress one. I got one that says "See you in hell," and I got one that says "Black Lives Matter."
My gosh.
And they're all great, and they're really comfy. And then I also get to support Black-owned businesses in this time, so yay.
Yay! I think I found the perfect thing. What do you think about...
So what do you want?
And
do you know which one is making me laugh?
No, other than the bottle of wine.
Yay! But also that top one, I'm like, is it really the haunted painting?
Wow, it's just beautiful, not haunted.
Okay. She was describing the painting earlier as a beautiful painting.
But that doesn't mean the ocean is haunted.
What? The ocean's not haunted? Then what happens to all the sailors who drowned at sea? What about all of Oxenfree?
They go to a parallel dimension?
And haunt you. Through your radio waves.
Ooh, spoopy radio!
Ooh.
The shark in me is like, ocean jellyfish? Yes, tell us what happened to all the seamen!
I mean, really, what do you mean the ocean's not haunted? What about the haunted pirate ships? Are you telling me there are no haunted ghost pirate ships?
Look, the Dutchman takes them to Jolly Roger and they don't get out.
Are you telling me that there are no ghosty pirate ships?
Nope. This
Such a
isn't
killjoy.
Phantom Hourglass or Wind Waker.
Or any of the other things with pirate ghosts.
Nope. No such thing as pirate ghosts.
Such a killjoy.
I think that's part of my job.
No, that's
I get
my
paid
job.
for it. I think I murdered the joy.
I thought murder was my job.
But when it's joy, it's my job.
No.
No?
Remember, Satan was the first to demand equal rights.
Gosh.
Actually, I just came across a new Twitter account that's like accidentally left wing. That's a great example of accidentally left wing.
Oh?
Huh?
I said, oh?
Basically, when people like post things that unintentionally end up sounding basically leftist, especially like conservatives being really sarcastic about it, and it's like, yeah, actually, exactly that.
Okay. I guess a painting of an ocean?
Who doesn't love the beauty of the ocean? It's serene, calm. Not at all like Juniper, but I know how much she's been enjoying the ocean today.
What do you think of this painting? Could hang it up in the apartment, right next to the movie posters.
Yes! No longer such a nice person.
Well,
I mean, still tied for a top, but yes!
now I'm wondering if you could min-max it. There's also a whole subreddit for that. r/self-aware-wolves? That is amazing.
You know, there would be. I feel like there's subreddits for almost
Everything.
anything.
I barely use it. Have you ever used Reddit?
Same.
So I'm always like, part of me is like, subreddit? Oh, right.
I was thinking it could go in my room. It's a really gorgeous scene of the sunset setting over the horizon. The pink and orange hues contrast perfectly with the blues and greens of the ocean.
Well,
Nice
no,
choice, Crunk. You know me so well.
Well, kids, I'm about done here. I don't have as much energy as you both do, and I think I'm ready for my afternoon nap.
Same.
I'll walk you to the hotel, Francine.
That's a mood.
And a little afternoon siesta does sound nice, especially because there'll be lots to do later on tonight.
You are such a dear, Juniper.
What's happening later on?
Bonfires? Fire. Fire.
Look, people aren't assuming I'm an arsonist right now.
You know what's better than toys? Setting them on fire!
Okay, there, little Inferno.
You're the one who suggested I play that, like, when we started doing the community
I
streams.
know. I remember.
It's
But
little
people aren't assuming I'm
Inferno
an
just for
arsonist
me.
right now. People aren't assuming I'm an arsonist right now. So maybe
I
no
got
fire.
a fireplace that burns at 100 billion degrees. It's little Inferno just for me.
Fire, 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 fire. This is fine.
Are you a dog? With a coffee cup?
Quack. I think I might go back to see what other people are doing.
Taking advantage of your vacation is...
A dumpster fire?
Well... Did any of you hear that?
Hear what, dearie?
It's me.
It sounded like a woman saying, "Save yourselves."
No. Are you sure?
Haunted painting, haunted painting. Which is
Oh,
apparently
you're
being
right.
sold for cheap
Oh,
enough that it's like within their budget.
Yes.
I wouldn't lie about this. And did you feel that shift in temperature?
Yeah, it's called it's gonna rain soon.
It's just a sweet ocean breeze tickling your face. Don't let those ghost tales get to your head.
Well, you both were just on your way out, so
Good point. See you later, Crunk.
Thanks for joining this old lady on her shopping expedition.
Juniper practically drags poor Francine outside the gallery as fast as she can. Even though she was the one who said, "Come at me, ghosties!" Once out of sight, I reflect once more on the allure of the art and make my way outside to see if I can tag along with the others. Who to hang out with?
Any of them. Except for Queen Bee and Teo. So our choices are Naomi
So,
or Percy.
That's half of them, actually, since we already hung out with Gavin and Ashley.
Ashklech?
No, this one's Ashley.
So, Naomi or Percy?
Fuck, either way I have to voice them.
Yes!
Fuck.
So are we going, you voice one and I voice one, or you voice both and I voice Kronk?
Well, the crowd has spoken, and by the crowd I mean Joe. So I guess we're going Percy.
Who?
Purr.
Okay.
Anyway, Queen Bee deserves to have some time hanging out with Percy after the absolute anxiety he put both Queen Bee and Crunk through together. Sitting on some benches just outside a fried dough stand, Percy and Queen Bee are sharing a funnel cake dusted with white sugar. Although, how did I wind up with the last two being all me, and these two being all me, and one of the other options being me, and Juniper and Francine being me?
Yes?
And narrator. Seriously? You've never had this stuff before? Not much carny chow in England, I'm afraid. And this is my first time visiting a beach in the colonies. Colonialism is bad.
Thanks for letting me have a quick drink.
Wait, you can eat this, right? I mean, it's basically fried grease and sugar. Your heart won't explode? It's not an issue of artery congestion, and Lord knows I ate plenty of instant ramen and fast food. One little sugary treat won't be the tipping point.
Wait, which lord? Which lord?
Which blah, blah, blah?
Which lord?
Which lord?
Yeah, he said, and Lord knows.
Oh, hey, Crunk! Join us! No way we can eat this huge thing by ourselves. I settle in to pick up the delicious fried dough, just like I used to have back when we came here regularly. The Sea of
What?
E-Lord.
What? If that's a joke, I don't get it.
I assume it's a joke, but I don't get it either.
Please explain joke. Please. See if you...
So, Percy and I were talking shop, and even if you aren't a pro gamer, maybe you've got some valuable input, you know? Church of England.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Fair.
See, our moopyaholic buddy here doesn't believe in being a full-time professional gamer.
Don't think so.
It's not that I don't believe in it, I just don't see it as a stable occupation for a young person to undertake. If you're entirely reliant on the wavering loyalty of corporate sponsors and streaming subscribers, alongside any prize money you may or may not be winning, well, I suppose I'm just too risk-averse to walk that path. I prefer a sound investment. Whereas I love risk. No risk, no reward. Yeah, at any moment it could all come crashing down, and I end up living in my parents' basement again, but I love to fight for my future. Just like Crunk. They were an unemployed bum before finding the Funplex, so nowhere to go but up!
Hey! Gosh dang it, Kronk!
You already read half the line!
Gosh dang it, Kronk!
Gosh dang it, you.
Hey now! You're an all-star!
No. Just no.
Am I not allowed to make bad jokes?
How are you gonna reference that song but not know the Rufus Wainwright version of Hallelujah?
Somebody? And who?
Anyway.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We went over this. I sent you the Shrek version of Hallelujah and everything.
I don't think I watched it. I don't remember.
Well, that's a you problem because it's a really good version.
I legitimately do not remember this conversation.
Pretty sure it was during one of the other streams. Probably when we were doing Twitch things.
Probably, I just don't remember this conversation.
I think that was when I sang it and you muted yourself so that you could also sing, even though you had been singing other songs.
Yeah, but like, my voice is terrible. Why would I want people to hear it?
You were singing other songs on not mute.
Sharky the goldfish.
Was a jolly happy soul.
Quack, 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 quack.
You know, you sound like you're trying to beatbox with the word quack.
I don't know how to beatbox.
Yeah, that's why you're quacking. So what are we choosing?
If I choose, you're gonna yell at me because it's gonna somehow not be Percy, so you choose.
Huh?
Just you choose.
What do you mean? It's pretty obvious which one is which. I think.
Wasn't exactly calling a cardboard box home and selling matches to passing strangers to survive the cold winter. I was between jobs, sure, but I could have taken other opportunities, including one at Juniper's office, for that matter.
She told us about it. And you didn't. You chose the Funplex. Or maybe the Funplex chose you, but look, that's not my point. I'm not saying my path's for everyone. Abandoning the safer road in favor of the wild ride takes a certain mindset to make that work. But I promise you that those of us willing to make that leap are having a more rewarding life as a result. Satisfying, not rewarding. Being a school teacher is satisfying, but sadly, society does not reward it with its due. Many satisfying paths in life are also fraught with disaster due to this. It's survivorship bias. People see rock stars and football heroes and think they can make it big too, but those success stories are a percent of a percent of a percent. And what happens later in life to the sports hero who abandoned all other paths? What skills do you fall back on when your window closes?
Nothing,
Savings.
Because you have millions upon millions of dollars and don't really need a path to go to.
Savings.
You have more than enough money to do anything.
If anything, this just means that Queen Bee should take her larger amounts of prize money or whatever that she may get and invest it according to Percy's advice, and then she'll be set for life.
Yes, exactly.
You've succeeded so far, Queen Bee, but remember not too long ago you were terrified of being drummed out of your team and tossed on the street. I wouldn't say it's terrified. It was more like a mild reluctance at best. Couldn't you pursue your dominance in your game of choice without making it your entire existence? I don't really play Moopy all day. I trade stock in my off hours. Why not consider a day job with your gameplay occupying the remaining hours?
Nope, no way.
No way, no how. Fist of Discomfort takes absolute dedication. I can't be at the top of my game, at the top of the game, if I'm also flipping burgers or filing paperwork. Percy, competitive level play requires intensive training. You can't get around the time investment, but you can make it pay double. That's where streaming comes in. Whenever I'm training, I'm streaming. Subs and donations make me money while my skills go up, up, up. It's win-win! I suppose I can see the need for time investment, yes, but it's not like streaming revenues are stable either. Perhaps Kronk can help settle this question. What do you think? Is it better to wholly devote your life to a risky proposition in search of happiness, or to hedge your bets and find balance? I mean, this one's pretty obvious which one is which.
Nope, no it's not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What, you've got no idea, honestly?
Do you remember my name?
Sharky?
The goldfish. Goldfish don't have ideas.
What?
We have no memory.
Okay, that doesn't mean they don't have ideas. Are you saying amnesiacs don't have ideas?
Goldfish don't. Honestly, I can see Percy's side of it. You can't completely avoid risk, but you can calculate those risks, approach your life with a mindful strategy, get what you want, and stay safe.
Safety? Ugh. Where's the glory in that? Now, love, nothing wrong with being cautious. It's like playing a control-oriented character in Fist of Discomfort, yes? Plotting your moves, conserving the momentum, staying firmly in charge of your own destiny. I'm not saying not to aim for the top, but don't be in such a hurry. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get it. Sure. I'll get where I want to be, and you'll get your high score. It's inevitable, no matter how fast or slow. I almost point out that Percy doesn't actually have time for the slow path. But no, not bringing down the mood. With the neglected funnel cake cooling off, the three of us focus on putting away our sugary rewards after that. We're each walking different paths.
Have I had funnel cake?
It's fried dough covered in powdered sugar. That's really all you need to know.
Don't know
They
if I've
used
had
to
it.
sell them at when I was a kid and did ice skating, they used to sell them at the ice skating rink actually, which was where I usually got it.
Do you know how many times I've been ice skating?
According to you, I think it was once.
Uh-huh. Didn't go well.
But I can't say any of us are willing to settle for anything less than our dreams in the long run. Okay, but I'm not talking about like the actual ice skating part. I'm talking about when I used to take ice skating classes that the like rink place sold funnel cakes. I think they also sold nachos and stuff.
Interesting.
It was good.
Huh.
Although
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry
know.
to disappoint you, because I know your ace heart really wants to believe it, but funnel cake does not taste like cake.
I assumed not.
Truly disappointing.
I mean,
Alas.
technically it would taste pretty similar with my line of taste buds.
It's greasier. Even if you don't have taste buds, like, you can taste texture differences, right?
Usually.
So it doesn't have the texture of cake, is what I'm
If I
saying.
remember.
The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur. Soon, the sun has gone down and Flotsam Beach is a calmer place, a more chill vibe as the day's manic energy is long since spent. It's also clear the group will be breaking up soon. They've already changed back to their regular clothes, done with the beach as a whole. Some are talking about checking out the nightlife scene around here. Some just want to relax in their hotel rooms. Some are simply heading back to the city, leaving me alone for a moment with my thoughts. It's been a wonderful day, definitely.
Beep beep conk. I just thought you'd like to know I've completed another set of calculations. It's been a big day for you. A chance to hang out with all your friends. Data has shifted. It's kind of weird that you score my relationships like a video game. You need to turn that thinking around. You aren't choosing based on score. I'm scoring based on your choices. The one who decides who to spend time with is you. All I'm doing is analyzing your actions. Your emotions matter above all. Now then, let's have a look. Okay, after my analysis, here's where you stand with everybody and how your personality is shaping up. But now that I've had weeks to understand you better, I think I can adjust these values based on what I know each of them likes in a friend.
All right, I'm ready for my faves to jump up.
Woo! Naomi has a kind heart, and so do you. That's a plus. Oh my gosh!
Here's where the date would happen. The friendship version is the shortest one. Planning on something more extensive for the next game.
Yes, please.
Friendships for everyone. Kevin is honest and direct, but is bluntness.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bluntness tied to a kind heart, and you're both kindly and steady, so that's great.
Oh, he's also kindly. Interesting.
Ashley is an open book, ready to share with anyone. She's very sincere. You're both steady. Jeez! Jeez!
Everyone's just going up.
Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly.
Does Queen Bee go up because we have high boldly, or does that one not count because it's not one of the top two?
I don't know. I guess. Oh my gosh.
Up, up, up! Now we have 4 people tied for top and we haven't even gotten a Queen Bee.
Teo is quite level-headed and responsible, despite his smirking charm. You're steady as well. And
No, we just end up with 4 of them tied.
Gosh dang it!
Hey, I mean, okay, I guess that answers my question.
Never seen such balanced stats.
Well, you see, between me and Sharky, we have one whole person.
Okay, but now we need Ashley and Naomi to go off.
We have one whole balance. I
Now
mean,
we just-
they're pretty close.
They are pretty
They're not that
close,
far behind.
But I would love to see all of them, like, tied.
Uh-huh.
That would be amazing.
Well, if it gives us the opportunity to, we'll end up there, I guess.
That would be so good. I know it's
Well,
not gonna happen.
I mean, okay. So, in terms of, like, the stats, Steady is mine out of these, or out of those
Yeah.
2, and Kindly is yours.
Yes.
And we have been spreading it out on who we hang out with based on who's lowest
Yes.
in an attempt to kind of even everyone out.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that everyone would be roughly at the same levels, except for the fact that after the boosts, it tied 4 of them.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Technically, our stats are still a little bit tilted towards me.
A little?
A little.
Only just a little.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yep.
I think if it was balanced, one of them would be much higher.
No, this one would be lower, and that one would be higher. And this is why Steady is my other one.
I am happy that we seem to surprise you guys here.
We make one whole balance.
But I'm not steady.
I am. Apparently, I keep you steady.
Y'all agreed on a lot of kindly responses.
Nah. Because I think the day that I let Sharky choose everything, Kindly went from, like, here to top.
Yeah, it was actually the day that I was choosing kindly boosted, kindly just boosted, because I was choosing.
But
I
Kindly
choose the
mostly
kindly.
goes up when Sharky chooses.
Yeah, it does.
Look, I'm an asshole.
There have been quite a few that I have said the steady or the bold way.
Sometimes.
There have been, but I mostly.
When
go
you
for the
try
kindly.
to ask for the quirky, I just veto.
Yes, you do, and it's not fun.
I mean, if you were very adamantly against one of my answers, I probably wouldn't choose it either. But usually, you ask what I'm leaning towards, I give you my 2, and then usually you pick one out of those.
Well, usually when you pick 2, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm leaning towards that one too. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, because usually there's like 2 to 3 choices.
Yeah.
It's kind of rare for all of the options to be there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Plus, I didn't even go for the bold one earlier.
No, you didn't. Out of the group, I say you're closest to Queen Bee, Gavin, and Percy. But when you compromised, kindly was where you usually landed since you rarely went basic. Yeah, that
Yes.
is also true.
Well, we try not to go basic,
Wait,
so that usually is gonna mean kindly.
where's Teo?
Huh? We broke it.
Wait,
Sorry, Flower, we
Flower.
broke the game. You
Flower.
only list 3 here. But we're tied on 4.
Is Teo somehow less points than the others, but tied?
No, I expect that the programming pulls out 3 of them, and because Teo's last in the list, he probably got dropped, and it didn't even check. That's my guess. You only get 3.
Okay.
You know how technology works. Do you? Do you, Sharky?
Like,
You work with technology all the time.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
But let me have the top 4.
Flower, we broke it. I'm sorry.
No, we did something that people don't expect.
Playing the game as 2 people?
Yes. Now imagine if there was a third person.
I am just glad Gavin jumped up from being last when we started today.
Yeah, he jumped up a lot.
But in terms of who got the boosts, it's pretty much
It was those 2.
yeah, it's those 2, which means that it was pretty balanced across the board.
Again, if only there were 3 of us, how would that skew the results?
All right, we'll grab 2 more people and everyone gets 1 trait. Better recruit 2 more ace friends to play with us.
Oh, jeez. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? This whole web of social interactions provides some delicious numbers for me to chew on. And fun times for you!
Munch, 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 munch. Are you happy with your top 3?
I mean, I know you're happy with the top 3.
I'm happy that out of our 4-way tie, 3 of them are the characters of color.
Oh yeah.
We got all of the characters of color in our top 4, so you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, we did.
You're probably less happy since the 2 white girls are your preference.
Isn't it also Teo?
Huh?
Too? I also really like Teo.
Yeah, I mean, I like Teo.
Like, and I mean, I don't hate any of them.
I don't hate any of them.
This isn't
Gavin's
Brian.
my favorite,
Yeah.
but I don't hate any of them. I generally like all of them.
There's no Bryans or Thomas.
Oh, good. None of our coworkers are locking us in a dog cage. Wow, what a relief.
Yeah, exactly. Since that's apparently a thing that happens in games.
In dating
One day.
sims. That, I mean, I was telling you, was it yesterday? About the one where it, like, locks you up in an abandoned, like, freezer of a defunct restaurant in an
Right,
abandoned
because
part of town.
Because I asked, can I live in a freezer? Because it was like 92 and a feel of like 98.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm, like, inclined to say that our 4-way tie are the ones most likely me, but I'm not actually sure of that. I'm not actually sure of that.
Of what? I didn't understand what you're saying.
Well, which characters are most similar to you?
Most similar to me? I have no fucking
Yeah.
idea.
I'm like, of the characters I share most in common with. But then technically that's not really true.
I don't know.
The things I share in common with some of the characters are like interests
Swearing?
and stuff. What was that, Queen Bee?
Yeah? Swearing.
Swearing.
Do I have anything in common with any of the characters?
Liking video games.
Oh boy, isn't that all of them?
Liking video games.
Isn't that all of them?
What, do you want me to say that you're similar to Queen Bee?
Technically, if I like video games, yeah. Oh boy.
Oh man. No, that's what's missing. Because it's arcades, there's no achievements. There's no achievement hunter.
There is no achievement hunter, that is true.
Well,
And I don't do that much achievement hunting.
when I said I needed you to come to my Animal Crossing island one more time so that I could finish off one of the achievements, you laughed because you said I sounded like you.
Shh. You weren't supposed to say that.
Uh-huh. Too bad I said it.
And I still haven't done it.
I know. It's okay. I had to get my other dream villager first. We got really lucky that we finally got her, actually.
Anyway, we should probably continue to see if we end the chapter.
I assume this is the end of the chapter. Seeing as Flower said that this would normally be the date.
Well, it's short, so there's probably something.
I'm like, what if we went on a friend date? Except not a date,
Ooh.
just a friend hangout with all of our top ones, which is actually all of them.
It's actually all of them.
That's actually all of them because none of them are really low.
Let's get the whole band together. Let's have a musical number.
Oh, are you gonna sing?
No. I'll admit, I got more out of the Funplex than just the paycheck. Indeed. Well, that's enough math for one day. The night is young. But it seems your friends are already off on dates or off to explore the city.
Are they dating each other?
Dun, dun. Ding.
Okay, kid.
I hate to leave you high and dry while they're all out having fun. I could search for local entertainment suitable to your tastes. I don't know. Probably just go back to the hotel room and watch TV or something.
And that's when someone notices I've been having a very prolonged conversation with my phone. Hey, what are you and Iris up to? Sneaky secret AI things? I was thinking of heading out to the movies tonight if you've got no other plans. I mean, we typically cap off a good day with cartoons on the couch, right?
Cartoons.
It's true. Juniper's been my BFF for years, and many an evening's been spent in front of some streaming video or another. So you were saying about how you're gonna rewatch Avatar and Korra?
I am totally gonna be rewatching Avatar and Korra soon. Cause Korra's coming to Netflix!
If I'm not looking for romance, Juniper's the right one to turn to. We're already friends and a half.
Sure, I'm game. What's playing?
Cartoons! Well, some avant-garde indie animated film playing in a podunk little theater off the main strip. But basically cartoons. Let's get going! I want to get oodles of snacks before the show starts. I pocket my phone and follow along as Juniper leads me off into the cool night air.
What? What?
Avant-garde shit.
Okay.
As Juniper scarfs down popcorn and I devour overpriced candy, I've got time to ponder things. Life is good. Today's proof of that. One solid day of good feelings shared between friends. This is what I want. These are the people I want to share this with. And I've never really felt the need to push things past that point. Here and now, I know in my heart I'm among friends, and that's all I ever really wanted. I'm glad. I'm glad to be here with you.
Stop being psychic.
You've always been my best friend. My friend.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, we're not best friends apparently.
I'll always be your friend. We're BFFs for life.
How do you save money by recycling art from earlier projects? Fair.
Ah. But you know what? Call it a cameo. Call it an Easter egg.
Easter egg cameo.
Yep.
Recycle. Reduce, reuse.
Shh. It's cameo. It's an Easter egg. I wanted to make sure you knew that. You seemed a little down or something earlier, talking to your iris.
I'm good, Juniper. This is where I want to be right now.
That's great to hear. Though what I'd really like to hear is, yes, Juniper, I'll go refill the popcorn for you so you don't miss the next scene. Don't talk in the theater! Even though they're the only seats that are filled, apparently.
But then I will miss the next scene.
Meh.
Well, technically, all my novels are part of a shared. Wait, what?
Ooh?
Wait, what?
Ooh?
What?
So I'm gonna
Need more info.
click away and look.
What are friends for?
Doo-doo-doo.
Do I need information about this shared multiverse
Doo-doo-doo.
framed into my brain?
Doo-doo-doo. Here's a website.
Yeah, you can.
Down the website.
Yeah,
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
before as I wrote like a dozen novels. Cool. So, could I stream that information into my brain?
Yeah, I'm on that website. I'm on that website right now. Web novels, games, and more. Arcade Spirits. Hey, we're playing that one right now. Floating Point is a cyberpunk novel series of 1, 0s, and all the bits in between. When the information age crashes head-on into a society of sentient computer programs, how will life change for this virtual society? Digital numbers are clean, but life is surprisingly messy.
Interesting.
City of Angles is horror, comedy, and drama piled into a bizarre city that reflects the modern world through a funhouse mirror. Anachronauts is a genre mashup adventure story. Starts with the fairy court invading our world, and only gets crazier from there on out.
Interesting.
Unreal Estate is a sci-fi action comedy reality bending love story with a twist. How many adjectives can we load in there? Apparently a lot. Sailor Nothing! Shows how being a sailor-suited warrior of love and justice is one of the most miserable, thankless, dangerous, and emotionally crippling jobs ever. A bitter little trip into the darker side of magical girl anime.
Oh my
Original novel, not a Sailor Moon fanfic.
Oh my god, that sounds
As for
amazing.
the rest, I've been writing stuff for a very long time, very, very long time, and a lot of the older work is hideously embarrassing. So there's a link to that too. Okay, so this is from City of Angles.
Yes. That, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have to stream this multiverse into my brain. Got it.
What's that? Community streaming? Actually, I don't know how many of them are games. Some of them just say novels.
They're novels.
Yeah.
They're not games, they're novels.
Well, it says
So
web novels, comma, games, comma, and more.
Unless we're going to be doing an entire stream where we're just reading the novels out loud.
Yeah, we'll tag it just reading. Or reading out loud, whatever the fuck it is.
But then Flower might be like, oh no, never do that.
What's more fun than dramatically reading your shittiest writing? Your shittiest, most embarrassing writing. Like how I absolutely, definitely deleted everything off my old fanfiction account.
Right, you said you had one of those. It's
Yeah, I
90%
deleted
free. The paperback
all of
and
it.
ebook versions have bonus extra short stories. That is awesome.
Oh! Fun.
Just 90% free. Anyway. Angles. Angles everywhere. And now
City of Angles. I'd I'd called our lunchtime party the high water mark, one perfect moment in time. And I was right. One perfect moment. And in the difficult weeks ahead, I'd cling to the memory of perfect moment in hopes the wave would roll my way again.
An edgelordy! Level 5 of Arcade Spirits completed! So far, you scored 15,100 points. You're winning friends and influencing people. Oh, and pizza fact time! 3 of the top 10 weeks of pizza consumption occur in January. More pizza is consumed during the big game week than any other weeks of the year. Makes total sense.
I made pizza on Sunday?
You know what I had for dinner yesterday?
Pizza bagels?
Pizza. You know what I had for dinner today?
Leftover pizza?
Ding, ding, ding.
I made Thai chicken curry pizza on Sunday, and then I had leftover curry pizza on Monday. It was really good, and now it's all gone. And that's sad.
We still have more pizza.
I mean, when I make my own pizza, it's whatever size the pizza thingy comes in, which is about enough for 2 meals each for 2 people.
You know, I think I was the only one who had slices yesterday. And I basically grabbed a few, ate them, and then immediately fell asleep.
How much pizza do you have?
I had like 2 slices. Yes.
Okay,
But
how much pizza, like, overall?
We got just 1 pie yesterday. And then apparently my roommate's family brought over another pie for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm calling them pizza pies. So I think like there's 4 slices left.
Mm-hmm.
Total.
Okay. Guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 6?
I want to save my game and not proceed to level 6 right now.
I definitely don't want to proceed to level 6 right now.
Yeah, you have to get up early.
I have to get up flippin' early tomorrow. He's gonna suck. That's what you sound like. Tank!
Tank? Where?
Tank!
I didn't know the US police that are equipped with military gear were here.
Thanks for coming to stream.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It's always fun. I feel so honored to get to ask dumb questions like, how many arcades did you have to visit for research?
Exactly. Oh yeah, no, he asks the dumbest questions. I'm surprised Flower answers us sometimes being like, you guys are idiots.
Yeah, we're basically getting a free interview. Sort of.
every stream a free interview with the developer.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks, Flower.
Thank you very
For
much.
also just hanging out with us.
And thanks, Joe. And anybody else who may be watching now or in the future.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What?
The idea of anyone watching us in the future.
In the future.
Okay, bye. Thanks for joining. Bye. Good night.